I'm Todd Grisham, and all the seats have been sold. We're live at the Empire Fight Camp. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. And across the ring from him, Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Muhammad, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. And he parries that right jab away. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Good counter punching from both these fighters. Back and forth they go. Nice counter shot. Caution being thrown to the wind. That left counter punch will score. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Great counter right hand there. Good counter punching for both these athletes. This fighter's not shown us much defense at all. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Punch, counter punch. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on this. And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Counter right. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. And he just missed with that left jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter punch. Let's see if these two heavyweights decide to exchange bombs early or decide to box a little bit.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
That left counter was perfectly timed. He threw the hook, didn't land. Beautiful counter shot. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Nice job landing that. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
The bell rings and we start the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Look at him trying to fight his way out of this. He might just want to hold on, play some defense. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Good counter left hand there. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Trying to just weather this tornado coming at him. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The perfect counter lands. Good counter punch. And a counter left. Another scoring shot there. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. There's a counter shot. Nice counter. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Good counter right hand again. And he just misses with that jab. Nice counter shot. Lands with the right counter. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented. What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. He got out of the way of that right hook. Neither man really defending themselves. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Beautiful counter punch. One of the worst injuries you can have in boxing is to the body, because there's so much room for your opponent to target in and take advantage. On to the fifth we go. They're up and ready to go. Surely this round won't be as good as the last one.
This is part of the game plan. You knew this was going to happen. Now you've got to stay still in your mind. You've got to think, right, don't get rattled. Don't get swayed by the crowd cheering or booing. Walk straight in there, stick to your game plan, show your shots, and then let it go. But do it at your pace.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fight.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Well, he's showing us he's got an iron chin, but at what cost? He's got to think about his future. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The referee calls time, and we'll look at the cut.
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Good left counter. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely the greatest. Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be. We just saw. And there's the bell for round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go, because you know they want to shake your leg. And that's it, away from getting stopped.
Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
They exchange punches. That counter shot lands. He missed with that jab. A perfect counter shot. Catch and shoot. That right hook catching air. Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter. That cut is... And there's the bell for round 7. What an action-packed round that was. Let's see what they have in store for us here.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they have to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
Beautiful counter shot. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you able to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Both men step back for just a moment. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Nice counter shot. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the...
Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
There's a... Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Missing with the left hook. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good counter punching. He misses with that jab. And he's been cut. The referee's going to take a look.
You're taking too much, the fight is over.
And yep, that's going to do it.
I was getting a little anxious there. It's a career-ending fight.
Complete and total domination and another stoppage win.
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again. Because a TKO, to me, it doesn't tell us the full story.